Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call the meeting of the Pajaro Valley Healthcare District Hospital Corporation. Call it into session for the Wednesday, December 18th meeting. Chair Nunez will be attending remotely and he asked me to chair the meeting. This is my first attempt at this and I find it fairly complex, so I'd ask you to bear with me. Rosie, would you go ahead with the roll call?
Yes. Director Cox. Here. Director Pimentel.
Here.
Director Friel. Here. Director Nunez.
Here.
And Director Gallagher.
Here. I'd like to also start by introducing the newest board member, Alexandra Friel, to my right. Would you say a little bit about yourself, just a little?
I'm Alexandra Friel. I go by Alex, and I'm very excited to be here. I live in Watsonville, and I am the daughter-in-law of John Friel, who's former CEO here, as well as former board member until March. And I'm very happy to continue that legacy and support the hospital. And I'm currently, I'm in education, but I'm currently taking time off to take care of my family. I have 2 boys and a husband at home right now. And they keep me busy with all the sports. So that's what we do every day. So I'm glad to be here.
Terrific. I'd also like to, I'd also like to note that earlier today, Marcella was thanked for her service by Lisa and Rosie. And so just of note. I'd ask for public comment for matters on the agenda, and tonight's closed session is conference with labor negotiators, medical executive committee report, and the conference with legal counsel about anticipated litigation. These are matters on this agenda. Rosie, are there any hands online?
No hands raised online.
Any members of the public? Yep.
Sure.
And roughly 3 minutes, if you would.
Hopefully I don't use all that. My name is Brian Shields. I'm a field rep with the Carpenters Union, local 646. We cover Santa Cruz and Monterey County. Previously it was 505 and 605, and now we combined to one. It brings additional resources in the area, i.e. an organizer into the area. So really my job is to reach out and try to develop relationships, try to find ways forward, right, to support one another in the community. Watsonville Community Hospital is important to my family. I know that as a fact. We live here in Watsonville, and so this is the closest medical center that we have, you know. Our contractors are do OSHPD work and all of the above, right? All the certifications needed, all of that is offered through our training center. Our folks are trained in order to work on it in projects like this. And also, we have a training center in Las Vegas. So if there's additional training that's needed, a lot of times we'll ship a crew out to Las Vegas so they can get additional training, right? It's important to me because before I became got into the union, I made, you know, $13 an hour off the books, $15 an hour, and then $18 an hour when I fought for it. And I lived in a trailer with a bunch of guys, and now, you know, my wife and I own a home in Watsonville, and insurance, all of the above, right? So my daughter's healthy, thank God, and the insurance is a big help. So I want to be able to provide that opportunity to the next generation and the next people that are coming along, right? Carpenters Local 646. I have some business cards. Maybe I could leave them here and reach out and then start a conversation. It would be wonderful.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Rosie, any other hands back to the online folks?
No, online.
Everyone, the next thing we do is adjourn into closed session, and it's always a little bit of a.
We can talk about holiday vote. Yes.
You can do it.
Sorry, Jennifer Gavin. Sorry, I'm late.
Hello, Jennifer.
Just over the weekend, we had Holiday Hope. Thanks to Dr. Gabriel Cox for her leadership for that. We were able to provide for 264 kids. All but 36 came, and the rest of it got shared, I think, with the other distributions. We had a great turnout. Leo's always a great Santa Claus. The it was a fun time. So we're gonna do it again next year. We're gonna start very soon, fundraising for the following year as well. And hopefully next year we'll have even more people out. Thank you. And thank you guys for supporting as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim. My best estimate for the closed session time is about 45 minutes. Like I said, we'll be back at that time. We go into the other room. So I'd like to adjourn into closed session.
Yeah, I know. Here, thank you. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. There was a, now.
Oh, I will totally invite you. We're inviting Marcus.
I mean, it's big swells, but what I said.
Nice.
Murphy's Guild,
Yeah.
Oh.
lean into me.
Last year. So.
I didn't check mine today. We were too.
Not much, okay, I'm just looking at.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
I'm gonna